What's going on with y'all? It's your boy NeoXO coming back at y'all with another Black Clover video. Today I'm going to be going over some Black Clover chapter 315 spoilers. Now we got some cold pages in this chapter. We got a couple of double spreads and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the video. Make sure to subscribe if you like Black Clover. But getting right into this chapter 315 titled Big Decisive Battle, and it definitely is. Now the battle does not completely end in this chapter, but I'm telling y'all right now, I'm gonna even say it right now, the last page where Asta hitting this pose, getting ready to attack Lucifero with Yami's katana. That's the coldest thing I've seen all day. That is the coldest thing I've seen all day. Coming from a Black Clover fan, I'm telling y'all, this page, this last, first of all, it's a double spread. So Tabata really did his thing on this, and it's the end of the chapter. Like, Asta just is ready. And the crazy thing about this, the thing that makes it even better, is just before this, we see, so I'm gonna backtrack because I have to start with the best first. I ain't gonna lie. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates the holidays, you know, everything like that. Indigenous People Day, if y'all celebrate that. And if you don't celebrate nothing and y'all just, you know, having a regular day, have a good day to y'all too. But in this chapter right here, the Black Bulls do end up pretty much coming together as a squad, and I like to see that. That is something that I really like to see. I mean, we got Magna in this chapter, Noel, Ghost, Gray, you know, the whole entire squad. Even Noct is there. You know, Noct wasn't even there in the past because he was spying in the Spade Kingdom, but we have everybody there. Noct does say some reassuring things in this chapter that I'm gonna touch on, but just the fact that we have all the Black Bulls fighting together as a squad is really, really epic to me, and I'm really, really enjoying how the squad just really loves Captain Yami. You guys see, they came all the way from a different kingdom, and the thing about this is nobody was left out. Like, you could say, okay, let's send like 3 people on a mission to the Spade Kingdom to save Captain Yami, or some of the members of the Black Bull could have just stayed back. They could have been like, I'm not strong enough, but they did not care. They wanted all the smoke. And to even solidify the fact that they didn't care even more, look what else happened. So basically they had a part in this chapter that's kind of like the Spade Kingdom citizens. Some of the fighter characters, let's just be honest, they really could not withstand Lucifero's gravity magic. Like, they thinking, first of all, they thinking it's Dante, but it's really not Dante. It's really Lucifero. But we know why they think it's Dante, because Dante was ruling the Spade Kingdom, and they knew him to have gravity magic. But who knows what's up with Dante? He out of the picture. But we got Lucifero manifesting through level 1 and level 2 Clifford. You know, like the Clifford had opened to those 2 levels. So basically the low level devils, like the level 1s and the level 2s, Lucifero's manifesting through them. So it's not really his full power. And if it came to that, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if they about to just smack Lucifero if he comes to his full power, because what I was saying about the Spade Kingdom citizens, they're really not being able to withstand this gravity. So even though he's not fully manifested, we do know that Lucifero is just really strong even now. And we see a lot of action in this chapter. Actually, we see on the inside of the Black Bulls hideout, I really like their hideout. At first I was like, I wonder what they're gonna do with this, and now I think they have the best hideout out of all the squads, because theirs literally moves. Their squad literally moves. And I'm gonna get sidetracked for a second, hopefully you guys don't mind. And that's pretty cool how it moves, because like, they shouldn't be detected, but if you guys remember, they were pretty much detected by Dante. Like, how did Dante detect them whenever he shouldn't have known where they were, because it moves? All right, side story over. Now back to this chapter 315. Like I said, we got the Black Bulls going against Lucifero, trying to manifest. So they trying to really stop him from manifesting, but like I said, also he's still very strong. So as they're fighting off against Lucifero, it seems like, and I don't know if this is like permanent or what, but it seems like the hideout is the thing that's mainly fighting against Lucifero. Like, you know, everybody has their own magic and stuff, and they're pitching in. You know, like Henry's probably the main one in control of the hideout, but you know, they got the people, Charmy, she's helping out getting everybody fed so their mana could, you know, increase and stuff like that, you know, because they're, they are getting drained out. Like, this is a war at the end of the day, and this might be the end of the war. So they gotta be worn out from all this, especially Captain Yami and William. Now, speaking on Captain Yami and William, seems like from the words of Noct that Lucifero manifestation is definitely incomplete, and if they end up saving Captain Yami and William, then it should stop him from fully manifesting. Like, that would be crazy if he actually fully manifested. I'm gonna leave that to y'all in the comments, whether y'all think he's gonna be defeated right now or if he's gonna be fully manifested or what. But from the words of Noct is supposed to be kind of like the big brother figure of the Black Bulls. He's the vice captain. He's a little bit older than most of the other characters in the Black Bull. So I mean, some people don't really trust Noct, and that's the only thing. Me personally, I've pretty much always trusted Noct, but some comments I read and, you know, some Twitter posts I see, some people just don't trust him, and that kind of makes me look at him a little suspicious. But like, from my own perspective, I don't really think he's that like suspicious to me personally. But I know a lot of people were saying he was suspicious. It's kind of influencing me a little bit, but I'm trying to like stick what I think. I think that he's not really suspicious. So him saying that Lucifero is not gonna manifest, I don't think he's lying or anything like that. I think he's really trying to make Lucifero not manifest. Just for you theory heads, I know some people were saying some theory about Noct being a traitor still, and I don't know about that one, but you know. Then after all that is said and done, the Black Bulls hideout does end up being kind of destroyed, to be honest. But the Black Bulls, interestingly enough, they still have not lost hope. Basically was saying all together, it was a cool shot of them all together. It took up the whole page, and everyone looks cool. Like, I really liked how Tabata drew everyone's facial expressions. He drew them all looking like very dire, but with their words basically all banded together, they're saying it's gonna be all right because we have Asta. And then cut to Asta, full 2 pages, and that man is doing a godly pose. He's basically concentrating on his breathing, and he's focusing on ki. He's getting his body ready, and he's getting into a stance to go off against Lucifero. Now, going back a little bit more in this chapter, kind of touching on some of the nuances, Lucifero just seems like he's just destroying everything in his path. Like, he's completely using the level 1 and level 2 devils to pretty much wreck everything. So it seems like Lucifero doesn't really mind using anybody. Like, he's literally using the lower level devils. He's literally smashing the Black Bulls thing. So it seems like he really wants to manifest. Like, he does not like being in the underworld for whatever reason. He just wants to come to the Clover Kingdom or the Spade Kingdom and just take over the entire continent. And he killed Morris, and he's just trying to kill every member of the Black Bull. It seems like he just wants total destruction. He's really a chaotic character, and that's really interesting because I'm wondering if that's how he is overall, or once he's fully manifested, he might behave a little differently, not really being so destructive, or not. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be pretty destructive because, you know, he is a evil devil, but I'm just saying, like, will he be a little more methodical, or is there another devil who kind of is the more methodical, thought out devil, and Lucifero is just like the destruction? But like, that's what it seems like. Lucifero is just destroying everything. He's not really giving any monologues or anything like that. You know, some characters give monologues. Like, I think that's the reason why a lot of people actually really love Patri as a villain. That man was giving monologues for days. But moving on, 2 more things I'm gonna touch on, and then I think that's pretty much it for this video. But one thing I want to touch on first is Noct. Another quote from him in this chapter is pretty much him saying, like, we definitely cannot allow Lucifero in this world. So I think he's one of the ones that believe if Lucifero is in the world, then the world will end, something like that, you know what I mean? And that's kind of like the same thing as Little Petrica in a way, because whenever she went into like she got the information from her like previous ancestors and all their knowledge, and she saw like what was like possibly coming, she was like, oh yeah, the world is gonna be ending. So it seems like a lot of people think that if Lucifero gets out, the world is gonna end. Now we're just gonna see how true that is. Like, you know how powerful of a character you have to be to actually end the entire world? Like, but then again, they could just be talking about the continent, or they could be talking about Hino country 2, or the land of the rising sun, wherever Yami's from. It could be everything. So it's just crazy to see, because I'm just thinking about that, because like, if Lucifero is this strong, like, is there anybody who's ever gonna be stronger than him? Or is he just, he just can't manifest, and then they're just gonna have to fight, like somebody's gonna go to the underworld and maybe fight him? I don't want to get too hype. But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on in this video. I do want to shout out the Black Bulls, because they got some licks on Lucifero. Like, they hit him with some hot stuff, but it seemed like, yeah, he just overpowered them. And the crazy thing is, like I said, he not even fully manifested. So imagine if he got fully manifested. But that's everything for this video, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and if y'all did, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. As always, it's been your boy NeoXO, and I'm out.